Hey guys, this is Lucid. Welcome back to our All-Stars game. I guess you probably just watched the national review where I went through all the different nations. Yeah, I'm sure I'll have more thoughts on which ones are broken, which ones are stronger after the game is over. But for the time being, let's go ahead and... I've got 3 turns to do for this episode, and the last turn is live, so we'll actually look at that on the server. So I got the Macemen, and we're using them to expand. And this actually turns out, it's gonna actually be a problem later, but this turns out to be pretty good, because my Macemen are engaging their militia, and the Macemen don't do a ton of damage, they only do 16, but these guys are engaging the heavy infantry, and they do 24. So they're just gonna still have a pretty good chance of one-hit killing these heavy infantry. See, they're hitting for like 20 damage still. So that is good. These guys don't really hit much harder than the militia, because these guys have piercing damage. This is slashing, but... Okay, and we've pretty much chopped them all up. And having the Maceman here is definitely pretty nice. Okay, so that was pretty clean. We lost 1 Maceman. Pretty nice, but, you know, it's turn 4, and we're only doing 1 expansion. Now, part of that was because we didn't expand with this group, which may have been able to expand, but I would rather get 25 undead. So, anyway, we're gonna move them up here and attack. This is pretty easy province. Here, I believe we are going to go ahead and roll out with these guys and what we have here, and we're gonna go attack this. And this is gonna be a little risky because this is kind of a lot. If this is higher than 50, we could be in some shit. If it's lower than 50, we'll be okay. And now, also, this is hot, so my Ice Guard are gonna suck. So what I do is I end up kind of like moving these guys back, moving these guys forward, and then hopefully these guys will kind of be more flankers rather than bearing the full load, and then I think I scoot these guys forward a little bit. And then we're gonna have this guy reanimate dead. Now, the safe move would have been like... take this, and then reanimate here, and then I don't know what we would do. But the other thing is I negotiate with this player, who, if we want to look at the nation, just to remind you, since you're not going to be familiar, it is Marvernix, which is the Marverni-based nation, which is going to have some sacreds, and then they're going to have these Saramati and Cataphracts, and then they're going to have a bunch of stealthy shit, so they can kind of elf you. So anyway, we have agreed to peace, and yeah, we're going to take these 2. They're going to be mine, and he is going to take this, and then I'm going to take these 2. So anyway, those are the terms we have agreed to. Here, we don't have enough to expand again out of our caps, so we're going to make these guys reanimate. And then that's about it. So we're going to, with that, go ahead and go on to turn 5. And turn 5... if I can find it... we are going to go ahead and watch these battles. So, this actually, let's see. We've got the Macemen running in. And they are going to catch a lot of the blow, which is what I wanted to do, because here, look at these Ice Guard and Heat 2. 14 protection, not very good. Really wishing I got another one of the LA Atlantean guys. The thing is like, for these guys are not great for initial expansion, because this, like, initial expansion, a lot of it happens during summer. Yeah. So if we got the cheaper resource ones, they actually have cold protection 1, which means they're less penalized in the summer, so that would be actually way better for expansion. Okay, now the problem is our Macemen have kind of gotten surrounded here while these guys were distracted with that other thing. And so now they're getting kind of butchered by the heavy infantry, and they don't kill heavy infantry terribly quickly, and now they're gonna run. And now these guys run back here. And fortunately, my thaumaturg gets the right idea to get the hell out of here before these guys murder him. But then these guys get killed in the retreat. So this is really, really bad. I've done a lot of expansion testing, and it wasn't even 50. So our scouting report was a little on the high end. I've done a lot of expansion testing, and I don't think I've had a result this bad. So that was unfortunate. Pretty unfortunate. I didn't have a lot of Ice Guard, which is pretty important. Because once they start dying, you kind of lose the morale check, and then the Macemen kind of sucked. I don't know. Part of it was the priests too. They destroyed my undead pretty quickly. So a few things kind of went wrong. But yeah, this was really shitty, and that's really gonna hurt me. A lot. But it's gonna make, I guess, the series a little interesting, because what is victory without some pain and suffering? Not to say we're gonna win. Oh, we got one of the big armored soulless giants. These guys are badass as fuck. Look at these guys. 17 protection, 45 HP. They hit for 32 damage. Now it's 7 attack, but once we get Power of the Sepulchre up, they are going to be hitting for, or it's going to be, what, 11? There's a ton of damage outlay. Not going to be good versus elves, but man, versus everything else, whew, don't want to mess with these bearded guys. Again, their magic resistance sucks, but as soon as we get anti-magic, we'll be a little better. Okay, and our Ice Guard just chop everything to pieces. Okay. So this one went okay. We lost one Ice Guard, which kind of sucks, and one undead, but that's alright. So, you can see this is a large province, so it's 1k in mountains. We probably want to go ahead and get one of these guys here, but I'm actually not going to have enough gold to build the fort next turn because I only have 500 income, and I have a scout here who's going to start building a fort this turn. We're building it in our cap circle, which is a little suboptimal, but if I get rushed, it's actually kind of nice to have 2 forts around your cap. So we'll see. He's got a commander here, so he's probably... We napped, so... Oh, that was the other part of our thing, is we did a nap 3 in agreement with these borders. We're gonna go ahead and raise Solus here, because we've got a shit ton of undead. Now, here's another one of the capitals, right here. So, taking this is gonna be in 2 of their cap, and it's gonna prevent these guys from warring. So I'm kind of like... Or this is a guy here, so I'm kind of like, I don't really want this one. I think we're gonna take Solus here, and then we're gonna move this way. And then we're gonna have another guy come circle up this way. So we're gonna go ahead and take, I think we're gonna take 2 guys here. I'm not, I could be wrong. We might have actually used 1. We're basically gonna attack here, and I'm, you know, just the standard script I've been using. And then clear out, and then we're gonna arc up this way. Now, this leaves this whole area kind of wide open. Now, I've agreed for this to be mine, but there's a player, I think, right here. I think it's right here. And he's probably going to want some of this. So I may not actually get this, which would really suck, because it's going to be high value. But anyway, we'll see. So, for mercenaries, there's Dante's Stingers up, which would be nice, but I'm buying a fort, so can't afford it. These guys... Oh yeah, I think we're going to actually... we're not taking an extra guy out here, and that is because... we're going to go ahead and combine these armies here. And, because this actually is a fair amount of Jaguar tribe. So the faster we kill them, A, the less likely we are to lose, and then, B, we should take less attrition the more guys we bring. Which is, of course, something we are interested in. But again, it's going to be 1 expansion, which kind of sucks. I don't think we've had more than 1 expansion a turn. Successful expansion a turn. So anyway, that's basically it for turn 5. And now for turn 6, actually it's our current turn, we can go ahead and pull the game up. There's only 1 guy left. And the guy... I think it's Professor JB. Yeah, you can see him down here at the bottom. Okay, so we've got 3 reanimator dudes. And oh, I remember the reason I brought 2 is because there's a lot of dudes here, so when we kill them all, they're gonna have a lot of corpses. And we want to turn those into our soulless warriors. And I'm really leaning on my undead a lot for this part. Once the temperatures turn cold or my dominion spreads more, my ice warriors are going to be, or my ice guards are going to be better. But anyway, that's what we got. Okay, so yeah, we're hauling ass over here. We got 2 people who are going to reanimate soulless here. We've put as many dudes. I think there were 2 here, so we've capped this squad out at 10. He is going to be moving here, which is a pretty easy province, and it's cold. So actually, we can probably move these guys back. I want to crutch more on my ice guard when I have cold scales. And then these guys will just kind of fall in behind, but not take a lot of the heavy blows. And that should lower attrition. So we're gonna do that. I'm actually gonna update that before. And then these guys, we've gotten a bunch of undead. There's a few left. We're gonna go ahead and get a commander here so we can start fort construction. There's a wind spire here too, which I haven't noticed yet. And then here we've got a canyon of sand. So we've gotten kind of lucky with finding some level 0 sites. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move over this way. We're reanimating a ton. Oh man, did I not? Oh yeah. Yeah, so next turn we'll build a palisade. The other thing I need to time is when to move somebody down here, and I need to move them down next turn, but not this turn. Next turn I should also have enough for another expansion party, and we will probably go after these horse tribe. We should have enough long dead that I think we can handle it, and it's going to be really cold, which means our ice guard are going to be the shit. They're going to have like 24 protection. It's really high. So especially with some undead coming in behind them, they'll be okay. And then we'll probably have them move down and then down. This will be pretty tough. Actually, that'll be really hard. I don't know if we can get away with like a greedy move like this. I really need to get down here. Don't really have a plan to do it though. Shit. And I think, let's actually check real quick. I can't remember where the cap is. It's either here or here. Let's actually check. 1 second. Okay, this is me, right? Yeah, that's me. Oh, it's even farther down. It's right here. But still, this is 2 away from both of us. So this is hotly contested, and I killed all the stuff in it. So somebody's definitely going to take it. I really need fucking mercs or something. Let's go back. Maybe I can get mercs. It's not going to take much to take it. Okay, no more mercs. Shit. I was gonna go, like, snipe this. I need to finish my cap circle. I think I just have to accept that this is probably gonna go to them, and I've killed all this stuff there. It really pisses me off. I don't have, like, any kind of claim I can muster to it. And like, if I move down here, I waste an expansion turn. I think I definitely have to go here and then come down here. So his capital's here. Oh man, this is like my best province too. This is a large farmland. It's gonna be like 1,600 population. Holy shit. I want this so bad. I don't know how, this maybe is like 70. I think this is a little high for the scouting report. But, you know, it could be we go here, and then here, and then here, and then here. There's no way it's still going to be free by then. It's like, this is the highest reward province to take. Like, risk versus reward, probably on the whole map right now. Oh, what can I do? I mean, what I could do, and this is a little crazy, but I could, like, move here and then try to take it. What time is it? Early fall. See, they're gonna have... But then I can't take this. I think I just suck it up and I lost this. It really sucks. It pisses me off so much. Because, like, if I move here, then I can't expand here next turn. It's gonna be too weak. Potentially, I can move these guys here with a bunch of Soulless next turn and take this. And then this guy can just summon Soulless here. And then the next expansion party can come here and help them clear this out. Or something. Let's see. So I think that's going to be the plan. We get Soulless this turn, we're going to have like an army of 32. And this 32 guys can come here, and then from here they can take that. And that will probably work. So it's like 3 turns away still, but that's... Or they can... Yeah, next turn we move 30 Soulless here, and then these guys here, and then the combined effort of these 2 guys come here, and then we take that. That's the best I think I can hope for. And it's not great, but I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Yeah, there's no mercs I can get. We're still getting these guys. You can see we're starting to get more, which is nice. We're gonna keep making them for a while. Later we'll switch to our crossbowmen. But not for a while. And right now, still 0 research done. We're really gonna crutch on undead to get us out of this hump in the early game. What we'll probably do is once we've kind of finished expansion, we might shut down undead production until we get construction 4. And we may actually accelerate that a little, like cutting out some enchantment. Though I'm not sure. This is going to allow us to reanimate more efficiently. We can start turning our death gems into amulets of the dead. And then we can start forging some other stuff too. Like, we can start using Scrotty Thugs, potentially. I don't know. I'm not certain. It's going to depend. Anyway. Not ideal. Not ideal. Losing this army was such a big deal right here. Just really kicked me in the nuts. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.